Hello, students. Good morning. Once again, I'm speaking on voice, but it's a very short video. Here, I'll be explaining imperative sentences. So, let us start. Let me recall you voice. Voice, two types of voice, right? Active and passive, right? And active voice pattern is subject, verb, and object. And passive voice, active to passive, there are five rules. Let me recall you. What are they? These are the first is that's a first rule is that's five rules, है ना? First is that is okay. So that's a first rule is that's a subject becomes object and object becomes subject. This is the first rule. Second rule is helping verb. Out of eight, you have to use one helping verb. I tell you what are the eight helping verbs. Then third form of main verb. Then by. Fourth rule is by, and fifth rule is appropriate preposition pronoun. I tell you appropriate. Uh, actually when subject is pronoun. So here form of pronoun will be changed. So that's the first rule. Example is a book, right? I have written a book. So example is I wrote a book. How to change this sentence? First of all, this is active voice, right? Why active voice? This is a subject, this is a verb, and this is the object. First rule says that I have to change the place of the object and subject. So I change. Second rule says that here five things you have to follow. What are the five things? I'm explaining in next. I have to clean this so that I'm explaining again, right? What are these forms? Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one is subject and object, right? So subject was a book. I question statement was I wrote a book, right? So here a book will come here, a book, and this I will go to at last, but now form of I will be changed. It becomes me. That's the first step. Now second rule says I have to. This is the second rule. I have to insert one helping verb out of eight. So please remember what are the verbs is, am, are, was, were. You know? And then be, being, and been. Out of eight, we have to choose one. How to decide which verb will be taken here? According to this form of verb. This is a second form of verb, and our subject is singular. So that's a past tense, and this is past tense, second form. So was. Here we have to choose was. A book was. And then rule says that third form of main verb. So third form of write is written. Written and then by me. So sentence will be a book was written by me. That's a sentence. We have changed the a book. So that's a exchange of it was me actually. To me it was I becomes me. And why we have taken helping was because book is singular and wrote, it was written wrote. So that's a was. And third form of main verb written and then by, this is the rule. But it does not happen in imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, imperative sentence, Structure of imperative sentences is this. This is not subject, verb, and object. Usually we use subject, verb, and object, right? So that is not subject, verb, and object. Here, imperative sentence starts with verb directly. So we have to, example, close the door. Close the door. Subject is not given here. Why? Because subject is implied, that is you, understood. And that is why what is called imperative sentences, let me recall you all: order, right? Command, suggestion or advice, no? Suggestion, advice, and that is request. Request. All are called imperative sentences. So that's a rule for imperative sentences. Kyunki, why? Because all these imperative sentences start with the verb. There is no subject. Subject is not there. So for these imperative sentences, rule is changed from active to passive. What is the rule? Rule is sentence most of the time would start with let. Then two golden rules: helping verb and third form of main verb. You have to take. So let, then rule, the subject object will be placed soon after the rule. So that's a, that here object, right? Then helping verb. Out of eight helping verb, you have to insert one helping verb. So what is the helping verb? Is MR, was were be. So here in this case be will be inserted, right? And third form of main verb. Here third form of main verb. This is the pattern. Means let, then object, then be, then third form of main verb. Example: stop talking. Stop talking. Right? So let be stopped. This is different type of sentence. I am giving you another sentence. That's a write, write an article. An article. So let an article be written. Let, start with let, then drag this article, then insert one helping verb and third form of main verb. This is the rule. Let us see exercise. Open the door, right? So open the door, let, sentence would start with let, then this is the object, bring here, then insert one helping verb and third form of main verb. Let the door be opened. Let the door be opened. Right? Very simple. It's not tough. Second example: do the work immediately. This is a suggestion. Right? So let, do the work immediately. So sentence would start with let, then the work. Let the work, right, be helping verb. This is a helping verb we have to drag. We have to insert, and do becomes done. Immediately is the, it's a extra part which will be adjusted as it is. Right? So this is the okay. Now next is third type. Help your brother. So let your brother be helped. But there is alternative passive of this. What's the alternative? Passive construction for commands with an applied you. So you can also make that you are ordered. This is also one of the variety. Number two, you are ordered to help. Same, you just have to put to help your brother. You are ordered. Suppose help your brother, or suppose you have to emphasize that help your brother. Why not helping your brother? So, in that sense, this will be you are ordered to help your brother this way. Okay. Now next is sorry, that's a fourth one. Do not disturb the class. Not sentence. How to use do not? So here let the class let the class not be. Where put not before be? Please take care. Let the class not be, third form of main verb, disturbed. Right? Then last sentence of this slide. Give him a chance. There are two voice. Let him be given a chance. Right? But alternative, let a chance be given to him. Let a chance be. Why two sentences of two passive construction of fifth sentence? Because here one object him, another object chance. This is direct object, this is indirect objects. And when in a sentence there are two objects, then sentence there are two passive voice. Because first case, in first passive construction, let him. So you have taken uh, him first, right? Let him be given a chance. So that's objective comes here. Then in second construction, you have taken let a chance, right? Be given like to him. So that will be at last. Means in first sentence, first a passive sentence, you have taken him object one first time, then a chance in second sentence, a chance you have taken first time. So pattern will be changed, right? So what's the pattern? Let him give him a chance. So what's the I tell you, wait a minute. Give him a chance. Sentences, give him a chance. Wait a minute. Array, give him a chance. Give him a chance. A chance. This is a sentence. So here what I'm trying to tell you that there are two objects, object 1 and object 2. So there are two passive voice of such sentence. First you have taken object give him a chance. A chance. This is the sentence. So in first time we are taking this. Let him be, insert helping verb, third form of main verb, given a chance will come at last. A chance. Chance. In second sentence, give him a chance. That's a give him a chance. In second sentence, a chance first. So let a chance be given, and this him, to him, to him. So this way we can make passive voice. I can explain much, but I, at last I recap. That's imperative sentences start with, this is common order we follow, but in imperative sentence, that's a verb and object, right? So this is called imperative sentences. Command, order, request, command, request, suggestion, advice, right? Start, direct, verb. Example, give him a chance, right? Write immediately, right? uh, Write a letter, right? Okay, such examples. So write a letter, so write is verb, a letter is object. Such sentence start with let. Rule is like this: let, and then object first, then helping verb, then third form of main verb, right? So write an application. So example is write an application, right? So let, then an application, okay? Then helping verb, here be is inserted, be, and then third form of main verb, written. Let an application be written, right? This is so. This is all for today. Thank you so much. God bless you.